Every time you pander to the far-left SJW crowd, this is the response you get when you step out of line or if you do something that they don't like. The latest Star Wars film satisfies the right wing. Will the left start trolling? Don't expect a new Fandom Menace to emerge this time around. So now, again, the Washington Post is mentioning the Fandom Menace, the mainstream media, the shill media, the far-left lunatics. J.J. Abrams himself has mentioned the Fandom Menace. This is another win for the Fandom Menace. They do not understand how dumb they are, because when you mention us, we win. You are going to validate us every step of the way every time you mention us, because what's going to happen is normal people, along with the nut jobs, they're going to see articles like this. Now, the nut jobs, they were never going to believe anything anyway. They're going to be in their echo chamber always, so who cares about them? But there are normal people that will see this. Normal people heard J.J. Abrams say the Fandom Menace. And what happens? Those normal people will then look into it and go, who is the Fandom Menace? It's the same thing that happened with me. I was never a fan of PewDiePie. Never a fan of PewDiePie. And then that whole, was it the Wall Street Journal or whoever, did that hit piece on him. And I was just like, there's no way this guy is this person they're claiming he is. Let me watch his videos. And I watched his videos and I was like, hey, this guy's actually pretty cool. I really like this guy. Why are they going after him? Oh, it must be because he has influence and they don't like that he has influence. So therefore, they're trying to smear him. That is the same thing that happens with the Fandom Menace. Normal people are going to see this. Normal people are going to look into the Fandom Menace out of curiosity, and they're going to go, yeah, I really like these guys. Yeah, they're pretty good. This is probably why they're being slandered by the nonsensical media. So that's what's happening now. If you like this video, drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, comment below, and let me know if you are proud to be a part of the Fandom Menace. Now, let's read this. We're going to kind of skim certain points in this. There's a lot of nonsense in here. But Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, leaves theater soon. Critical reception was middling. Box office receipts collapsed, ending below those of The Last Jedi and Rogue One. But right-wing trolling of the film was mild compared to the backlash against TLJ. This latest movie avoided that ire by moving Star Wars politically right. So has Lucasfilm replaced its right-wing troll problem with a left-wing problem? Probably not. Compared to the previous film, The Rise of Skywalker slighted fans with less visibility in fandom media and fewer ways to monetize their criticisms. So you're telling us that J.J. Abrams and Kathleen Kennedy have moved to the right politically? Really? And how do you come to that conclusion exactly? Right-wing anger after The Last Jedi, an online campaign took issue with the film's feminism, leftism, and diverse casting. This right-wing critique was so durable that it has a nickname, the Fandom Menace, which even Lucasfilm uses. Thank you. We appreciate that. Now, first of all, let me clear up a few things. The Fandom Menace is not a right-wing critique. The Fandom Menace does not have a political opinion or position. I know that's very hard for the Washington Post to understand. But the Fandom Menace does not have a political opinion. People within the Fandom Menace have political opinions, and they are free to have whatever political opinions they want. Some people believe in right-wing ideology. Some people believe in left-wing ideology. Some people don't care about politics. Some people are right down the middle of the road politics. That is what the Fandom Menace is made of. Now, I know it's very hard for you to understand, but that's how it is. Anger at TLJ became a business. Popular anti-TLJ videos on YouTube have millions of hits, translating to tens of thousands of dollars for their creators. Right-wing personalities sell Fandom Menace apparel. Entrepreneurs raise $50,000 in seed money for an anti-TLJ comic book, and almost 10 grand for a multi-volume history of the Fandom Menace. Interesting how they don't mention any of the charitable efforts from Geeks and Gamers. It's interesting how they don't mention any of that. It's almost like they're trying to paint a false narrative about a group of people that they don't know anything about, but have been told they shouldn't like. Who is this film for? Many observers see The Rise of Skywalker as an apology to TLJ haters. Of the 53 Rise of Skywalker reviews by top critics archived on Rotten Tomatoes, 44 described the movie as a reversal intended to win over the fans that dislike TLJ. Oh, here we go. The Rise of Skywalker invites the perception that it is made with conservative white and male audiences in mind. After suggesting that there would be a same-sex relationship in The Rise of Skywalker, filmmakers included 2 women kissing in the background of the scene, a moment easily censored for overseas markets. The Rise of Skywalker nearly eliminates the character Rose Tico, played by Asian American. Now, I am so happy, Washington Post. Thank you, Washington Post, because I would have never known that Kelly Marie Tran was an Asian American if you wouldn't have highlighted that, because that's never happened. In the 10,000 times that this woman has been mentioned in these ridiculous articles, she has never been mentioned as an Asian American female. It's never happened. Thank you so much for your integrity of reporting to make sure you let us know that she's in fact an Asian American female, because we didn't know that. Thank you. You should get a medal for bravery. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. This is the bravest thing I've ever seen. I am so honored to be here in your presence. Was the focal point for right-wing hate after her large role in TLJ. Now, I'm sure you're going to have some evidence to support those claims, right? I'm sure you're going to have some evidence. I can't wait to see. Thank you, finally, Washington Post. Thank you for providing evidence. Something no other site that has ran with this story has been able to provide. But you, Washington Post, with your integrity, you're going to win a medal for integrity, because I am so happy you're going to finally actually show receipts to prove it. Thank you. Wait, where's it at? There's no, but who was the focal point for right-wing hate after her large role in TLJ? Oh, it must be the hyperlink. Oh, okay. All right, well, no. Okay. Focal point. It's got to be there. It's got to be there. How common is such harassment? Oh, okay. So still no. Wow. Oh, okay. I'm sure they're gonna do a follow-up, everybody. Don't worry. I'm sure they're gonna do a follow-up. It's okay. Let's move on. One critic illustrated all of this with a list of Rise of Skywalker moments that undermine TLJ's commitment to diversity. Commitment to diversity. What every Star Wars movie needs. Commitment to diversity. Because Star Wars has never been diverse, ladies and gentlemen, until The Last Jedi. Despite all this, a left-wing trolling campaign against The Rise of Skywalker is unlikely. Fandom politics and the nature of the internet media will probably curb the anti-Rise of Skywalker backlash. A smaller fandom platform, the most visible Star Wars fan media is made by white men. For example, until 2018, the Star Wars website included links to a fan podcast, which I collected for past research. 38 of the 56 shows had a male host. Only one person of color as a host. Bigotry, I tell ya. Bigotry. Some of these fan-made outlets supported the TLJ backlash. For example, Rebel Force Radio, one of the oldest outlets, pivoted to cater to the right-wing audience. I know Rebel Force Radio, and that is a lie, but whatever. Great guys. Shout out to you. It just continues to go in the nonsensical direction, bullying the detractors, Raylo nonsense. It's just unbelievable. But this is where we're at. The Fandom Menace gets mentioned again. They don't provide any evidence to support their claims because they never provide evidence to support their claims. They only make these ridiculous, outlandish claims against a hugely diverse group of people, and they never, ever, ever talk about the points that don't line up with their narrative. We're all white men, except that who's got a big following? I don't know. Anna, that Star Wars girl, 130,000 subscribers. One of the most respected members, if not the most respected member of the Fandom Menace. But she never gets mentioned in articles like this, and I wonder why that is. I wonder why someone like Anna doesn't get mentioned. It's almost like they pretend she doesn't exist because she destroys their narrative. Someone like Mecha Random with over 50,000 subs, she always faces attacks, just like Anna, that Star Wars girl. But she's never mentioned when they're trying to make a point that it's all white men. Jesse Milestone, Mindless Entertainment, another one, very outspoken, very strong in her beliefs. Mary Mayhem, where's the mentions for Mary Mayhem? Huh? Geeky Candy. Where's the mentions for all of these amazing women that are part of the Fandom Menace? Not to mention the supporters of the Fandom Menace, like Bionic Belly Button, Ruthie, Star Wars for Life. She's everywhere. She's all over the place being amazingly supportive. There's so many amazing women that never get mentioned. There's so many non-white dudes that never get mentioned. Why? Because it doesn't line up with their narrative, so they pretend these people don't exist. And it is laughable. And you continue to give us credibility every single day when you write nonsensical articles like this, where you try to paint an obvious group of people that are not made up of just white dudes, and people just look at the facts and they just see you for your lies. Again, it's the PewDiePie effect. Continue to talk about us, please, because it does nothing but help us. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Again, if you're new here, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment below, and let me know what you think, and I appreciate it. So thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money, Raylos are weird, and we will talk to you later.
Hey, this is Jay with Geeks and Gamers with a special announcement. Over the past few years, several of us have been trying to complete a home that will house orphans and displaced children in the country of El Salvador. We were hoping that this home would be finished by the time Christmas rolled around in 2019. Unfortunately, we did not meet our goal to complete this home. Partnering with Jeremy and all of us here at Geeks and Gamers and with you, we are setting up a GoFundMe to raise some funds that hopefully will help us get closer to our goal in completing this home. We will use the money to hire professionals to check out the home and also pay for some educational costs for many of the children. This will help with the burden of those raising money, and more money can be put into this home to be completed. Me and several staff members from Geeks and Gamers will be traveling to El Salvador at the end of May that we can bring a significant amount of money to finish this project. We hope that you would want to partner with us in this as well. So please click on the link, read about it, and do the best that you can. Thank you so much.